All right, I'm back. I don't know why. This is probably an error. But I was like, you know what? After doing that cross key seed earlier, got a little break. We're gonna sleepwalk through a Kaz boot seat because I'm tired. But um, this is the mode for the mentor tournament for the next 2 weeks. And I'll be working with someone this weekend, so probably be good for me just to kind of get this in. Give something for maybe a couple mentees that I might be working with, something to look at. Hey, look at that. Someone else popped in. This one will start directly at 9 o'clock since it's Stepladder. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes. You know, it's Gas Boots. And they want to start to do, instead of the Monday races, move them to Thursday, which I gotta look and see if I gotta look and see if I'm gonna adjust my schedule a little bit to accommodate that, or if we're just gonna say don't worry about it. But I would like to do it. But we'll see. The person who's not readying up yet. Oh, he's live. You gotta hit ready. Okay, he did hit ready. Good. Alright. Oh, Magnet Hands just pops in last second. Do they get in? Nope. They got removed. They joined too late. That's kind of funny. Alright, let's do it. This seat is the worst. That's always a good start. That's the boots. Alright, that's really freaking funny. Alright, so lots of magic, whatever. Alright. Not what I wanted to do, but we'll deal with it. You know what? Just in case we actually get something that uses it. Probably won't, but... Early bombs? Sure. Oops, that was weird. Alright, so we're item tight from here on out. That's so bad! I could have gone up the other stairs there. That's a time loss. Man, we were underestimate for a little bit there too. We're still doing okay, but man, the what if I didn't screw up that dash. Yeah, alright, we're just messing up now. Alright, more bombs is nice. So, sub 520, about 520. That could have been like 515 maybe. I don't know, maybe not that little, but if I would have not effed up the that one dash to put me over the ledge, that would have been pretty good. Alright, let's get a quick look. Alright, so we just have Eastern as a red crystal, and the other two are normal crystals. Alright, what do we got here? Pizza Hut. Bombs are cool, but we don't really need more right now. That's a bad bonk. Can we clear this out? Yes. Yeah, we want that. Oh. Okay. And flippers? Jeez, what a loaded everything. Moon Pearl just totally opens up the seed. Okay, we don't need to do stupid bonks, please. Oh my god, I'm just being bad. Rip off. Okay. Interesting find. Again, we could do that better. We don't need that. That is for sure. And I'm gonna make the assumption that this is probably a garbage item, but let's find out. Yeah. Like, we kind of need money, but... Alright, I think what I'm gonna do... Let's do the Agena check with this again. When I save and quit from there, I might go up and do King's Tomb real quick, because I was thinking about doing that right after the village anyway. And that might not be a bad idea. Whatever. We don't need that. Give me 300s, don't give me 20s. More bonking. I shouldn't have bothered doing that. I'm probably just gonna save and quit right after this check. Okay. Very good. So that opens up some other options for me. Once we get Moon Pearl, going right to Hype Cave is very possible. And we could route that up to Thieves. But we have 3 pendant dungeons in the Dark World, so... unnecessary. Digging up a Moon Pearl would be unnecessarily hilarious. So, Waterfall Cave could have something. There it is. Okay. Let's peek at the Zora Ledge to see if that's something, and then we can go right to Hype Cave. Alright. I love it. Let's go. Okay, so, alright, Meyer is the other 5-6. Then we saw, I'm gonna double check in a second, because I'm worried I'm gonna get the wrong. Okay. Turtle Rock, Swamp, Bod. Perfect. Alright, I like the idea of routing over, doing Thieves Town, and then possibly going up the mountain afterwards. We'll probably wait on Smith. Unless we find a flute that would make it easier. But we'll go get a dungeon cleared. Alright, well, there's our flute. Easy peasy. Okay. Alright, that's funny. Well, I might as well take the smith with me. We'll just turn him in as we do hammer peg. And we'll just do the purple chest after, maybe? Hi, Austin, I'm back. There was a late night race that was getting automated, and you know, I'm like, let's do it. Oh, very nice. I like the dad joke. I appreciate it. Okay, we don't need that. And this particular seed's giving us a lot of stuff, so... Alright, there's our money. Golden cake. You're still talking about that. There's no golden cake in California, but there is a beautiful Golden Gate Bridge. Wow, we're just getting everything. Yes, I think you told me that one earlier. It's so corny and corn's golden. You gonna give me nothing in the first floor? Alright, essentially he gave me nothing in the first floor. That's a better way of doing that. Golden chicken nuggets. Human food. Alright, well, I guess that got me through. Austin and his num-nums. Okay, I really don't know what I was doing there. But that does remind me that I have to activate the flute. Okay. Your aunt calls you Munchie? I'm not surprised. That makes a lot of sense now. Always snacking on something. Alright. We have the small key. There's 2 items remaining. We're gonna have to check the chest. That's fine. Let's kill the one that can fire fireballs. Lots of money. Okay. Can we not... Wow. I just completely sucked. Right there. Just totally sucked. Alright. Is she with me? No, I gotta go back and get her. That's so annoying. Alright. You know, it was going good until I screwed up right there. And there. I should actually just do this. Wow, 8 bomb for a stun prize? It's pretty wild. See, that's the safer way of doing it, which I should have done before. Inexcusable death and thieves. That was good. Did you? I've heard lots of varied size numbers coming from people. Let's go in here quick. So what do you have it installed on? Mac and iPad? There's one. Oh, you did it on your phone too? I'm still a little bit weary about putting an early developer beta on my primary phone. I don't want to have issues if something is wrong. Which, not a ton of people have reported something is wrong, but every now and then someone will have a nasty bug that bricks their phone, and I don't want to deal with it. Yeah, I know it fixes a lot of things, but there is also that small chance that the update just completely screws up your phone, and then because it's a beta, they don't really want to take care of it. It's kind of a risk that you take. Okay, we don't need to... That's all the keys. I think it's too low. Yep. That's better. Alright. Well, we got both items out of here, so that's fine. Okay, why am I doing this? Get out. Alright, I want to check two things. And I think we go up the mountain. And then we can always come back down. Sure, let's just do this first. Alright, we don't have one of those yet, so I'll pick it up. I'm on the 26.6 beta. But the public release. The thing is, though, the next... Usually by the third dev release, they do a public, so I'm assuming I'll get access to that soon. Okay. This will be slightly quicker, so we'll do this. I didn't activate it. God. Alright. Let's go down and do that, then I can just check Bottle Vendor. Oh, God. Well, if the sick kid has something good, then that's great. I'll get it a little bit sooner, because I wasn't going to come back here right away. Okay, that's good. I will take that, sure. Alright. The seed could do the funny and give me a hook shot before I go into Hera. Come on, let's go. Alright, just a piece of heart there. There's another bottle. I'm not going to worry about that. Alright. We could beat this dungeon, just a little slower if the hookshot's not available, so... Alright, if we're lucky, we see an item going upstairs. Okay. I think we take a shot at this. We'll open up this chest first. Okay. I immediately failed it. Oh, that's so bad. Alright. Well, we won't do that again. Yeah, exactly. That's a feels bad because it's slow getting back. Okay, good news, we're done in this dungeon. Because that's the second item. Oh, come on. Alright. Better. I do not care about your key. Alright. Alright, we got tons of item checks to do over here. Then I guess we go to... Desert. Because it's beatable. Yay! And that's a sword. I can get that. I will take it. I did not want to see this. Okay. Little armor upgrade is okay. Oh, very nice. So you got a nice little surprise family thing happening. Alright, let's go here. I still think the faster way to fall down, it is, and I don't know why I don't do it. I could definitely route this better. Look at all this garbage. Dude, I'm so bad today. Toy Story 5. A franchise I did not know was already going on their 5th version. Okay. Alright, so now what we're gonna do... We're just gonna clean up a couple things since we're just sitting here on the mountain. One of them is gonna be Ether Tablet. And the other and then if we have to, we'll come back up, but I'm gonna clear out dungeons that I can beat at this point. Which doesn't sound like much, but we have some things to check. We have Desert and Mire area. We might be able to beat Mire. And I would rather concentrate on that. So we can beat Mire. Okay. Sure. Alright. So let's knock out Mire and Desert. We'll go this way. We have 0 items out of here. So let's check both items over here, and then we'll go to the boss. And if we get 0 things here, then we can still open up the big chest. Okay, there's one. Good enough. Cool, it's here. Alright, that's what I was hoping for. Now we can go and do Mire. We'll check the shed real quick. So we need a bow, a fire rod, and a hook shot. That's a... If we find bombos, that would also let me get into ice. Oh, there's item 1. Sweet. Come on. There we go. It's like, freaking get the rail clip. You got it flawlessly a couple times in the last few days. I don't know if there could be a key in cutscenes, so the other item's probably there. I think we just do it. It sucks. Wait. We can hit that. Okay, now we can do ice. That's where we'll go next. Olive Garden catering, very nice. I haven't had Olive Garden in forever. So now that I think about it, that was the rule of fire. Friggin' lamp locked Bombos. And if Bombos locks the fire rod, that's wild to me. Sure. I'll grab this one just because I was about to go into ice. Alright. Double key. Well, we haven't really found much of anything in here. Let's do it this way. See, that was smart. Alright, last item is on Cold Stare. Good enough. Wow. Wow, that was there. Okay, we can, I guess, go to Swamp. Or do we go to Hookshot Cave first? We were looking for a bow and fire rod. Alright, let's do one quick thing. We haven't been to friggin' Saha, and that's probably bad. Okay, I think I want to do the mountain play first. It sucks, but... Three items in Hookshot Cave, plus we could do Spy Cave. And I guess we could check the first check in Turok as well, if we're so inclined. But I'm gonna do this stuff, then we'll go swamp. I want to believe that it's just sitting in Hookshot Cave. Definitely not here. Let's have some quick fun. I've seen weirder crap. That's the best thing that could have happened to me. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna believe in the swamp play. Taking way too long to select items, though. Great start. We'll make a decision when we're over here. Lay the damn bomb. Two items. I think we just go back and see if there's something back here. There's so many bad options at this point because of things I could or couldn't do. Come on, game. Well, after we do this, we could just check all this other crap, I guess. We'll start with Bamos Tablet. Okay, that's good. Let's go do Eastern. Looking left side swamp again. this will open the red bomb. So if we're still looking for the fire rod, we can check that out. Alright, so the fire rod could also just be in pod. That's a likelihood scenario, I guess. I think we check the red bomb first. At least I know I don't need to worry about going in its TR at all. Cool. Of course I could have just skipped that. All right, crystal number 6. Let's do this real quick. There we go. We gotta peek at the pyramid items still. We don't give a shit about that. Alright. Nice. Just run right into the damn trident. Alright, I think we go and check Catfish into Zora real fast. Just because we couldn't do Zora earlier, we didn't have enough money. Pod is definitely the best density. So I could do that. I also have... Oh, I never actually did Bamos Tablet after I got the bow. Alright, well... I think we try Pod. That's fine. It's not required. Okay. So Pod makes the most sense because it's got 5 checks and it's pretty dense. So if we find a fire rod, we go. That's all we need. If it's not here, we can do purple chest, magic bat, Bamos tablet. But this is the most dense we have out of our checks remaining, so it makes the most sense to come in here. Okay. There we go. That was the correct move. Alright, we just gotta go kill Moth, and then we can go to GT. Alright. Stop it. Too many bonks. I gotta cut that number down. Okay. Nice. Scanner came in second. Very good. I'm sorry. A really bad Lambo fight. Just everything go wrong. Yeah, but it's okay. Like, we're basically at the end. I just have to have some good execution. I might look at these chests to see if the other bow's up here, because I'm curious. Take an extra whole couple seconds of my time. Not there. It's probably just elsewhere in the tower, and that's fine. Or if they're in Turtle Rock, no one's freaking getting them, because the Fire Rod... I mean, Fire Rod's not necessarily going to be everyone else's go mode, but... There's no way I was going Turtle Rock. But then again, that's what some people are going to do. If there is a bow in Turtle Rock, they might get that one instead of the one in the swamp. Cool. Alright, so let's just have a good finish here. Only 2 finishers so far out of the 10. Oh, what am I doing? No, I'm stupid. I just, like, lost track of what I was doing here. It's alright. We have half magic. We have a potion refill, but I'm gonna fuck up all the time, so that's cool. So if anyone did go into pod early, they would have gotten the other bow. There we go. Alright, a couple people finished. If I don't get sniped, we'll get 5th. Hey, Tifa. Alright, that was not the greatest of seeds. I get a couple things that I wish I would have done a little bit better on there, but I'll take it. 133.35 is still a good time. It just, like, definitely could have been faster. Hey, thanks for the GGs. So, Scanler, where did you get the bow and pod? Was it in the back, or was there a bow on both sides? You got the bow and swamp as well? Okay. I don't know if it was a bow-locked bow or if it was in the back. I'm kind of curious. Because as soon as I got the fire rod was my go mode, so I pieced the hell out as soon as I got it. I would have saved a little bit of time if I didn't go back up the mountain. I was really hoping not to have to go into Swamp, but obviously you kind of had to. Bo is bow locked? Gross. That's amazing. So, I'm gonna guess that the person who finished first probably potion unlocked and grabbed that bow and then got fire rod out of there and never set foot in swamp. I didn't even go to pod until I was just looking for fire rod. Yeah, this was cast boots. I would say watch back my seed, but I made a lot of mistakes. definitely have a couple things that I would like to clean up. I made a bad mistake in escape. Your go mode was the bow. See, I was between bow and fire rod, and then well, my last 3 items were bow, fire rod, and hook shot. And after I beat Cold Stare and got the hook shot, I double checked hook shot cave. Wish I didn't even bother doing that. I should have gone right in the swamp, and that's what I did. I went in the swamp, got the bow, beat Eastern. Yeah, they're probably going to be everyone's last 3. Beat Eastern, went and did the red bomb, and then I'm like, and then I did red bomb into Catfish, and I never got Zora's item because I didn't have money early on. So I'm like, let me make sure it's not that early. And then I'm like, screw it, I'm going to pod. That's my density. And of course, it was right there in the big key chest. So whatever. It gave us a lot of shit in the beginning, though, which was nice. Then I feel like it dried up a bit. Oh god. So we do have this weekly async that's gonna kick our ass. Cross, boo, key, drop, miser. Shit. Yeah, he said he was gonna be busy through Wednesday, right? So we'll plan on some practice Wednesday and hopefully hear back from him then. But if Saturday's good, then it's really gonna be depending on his mentor. So we'll see how his mentor's doing. I actually want to watch. There's a video. Tifa, did you see the video that Kirby posted? About Kaz Boots opening. I want to watch that at some point and see if there's something. Okay, it's in. You put it in go mode under. Was it in the general chat? It might have been in the general chat. I gotta pull it up. I saw it get posted while I was at work today, so I don't know. No, this is the wrong one. I'm looking at the wrong one. MT General? I think it was MT General. Damn thing got buried already. I think DDR Kirby put it up. But I don't remember where I saw it. It's in one of these. I'll have to just search for Kirby. Alright, if I find it, I'll DM it to you so you can see it. But I'll try to find it. Everything's just acting slow. I know I saw him put up something though, and I just don't remember which one it was in. You got it? Okay, good. I'm also trying to search for it, and I can't. It's not working for me for whatever reason. It was spinning. put the link in our DM on Discord just because I want to take a look at it too. It could be a good thing to go over at some point because there's a lot of, like I said, casual boots is really fun. It's awesome to have the boots early. It's very technical, and like there are certain things you want to make sure you know how to do, and you want to know how to dash correctly. And I am okay at it, but I can always learn, and I'm still learning things. Um, okay, thank you. I see you got it. Perfect. Um, yeah. So there's a lot to learn, and that's why it's a good thing. I'm glad they do 2 weeks of it because it takes a while to learn it the first time, and then you get better at it by week two. For sure. All right. Who who else finished? Oh, look at that. Haiku got in sixth. Nice job, man. GG's. He's been having some better finishes lately. I'm really happy about that. That was after he was bragging that he practiced diver down for a while, which was great. Um, all right. What am I doing next? I am going to bed. I am going to figure out who we're going to raid right now. Um, I think we're just gonna say hi to Zax. He's doing the MMM race tonight. It's the Cross Keys though. So now Cross Keys is on um Cross Keys is gonna be on Mondays, and they're gonna be moving Kaz Boots to Thursdays. Which I don't know how big of a fan I am, but this is what they're gonna do. So go say hi to Zax. He's doing this, and then I'll be back on tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. Eastern, for my Kabuki drop stuff. So we'll see how that goes. All right, thanks everyone. See you later. Good night.